whenever you guys are ready.
Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, have you forgotten me? I've been praying to you faithfully. I'm not saying I'm a righteous man, but Lord, I hope you understand. I don't need fortune and I don't need fame. Send down your thunder, Lord, send down your rain. And when you're planning just how it should be, plan a good day for me. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. Lord, I hope this day is good. You've been the king since the dawn of time. Lord, all I'm asking is a little less crime. It might be hard for the devil to do, but it would be easy for you. Lord, I hope this day is good. I'm feeling empty and misunderstood. I should be thankful, Lord, I know I should. But Lord, I hope this day is good. But Lord, I hope this day is good. Lord, I hope this day is good.
Hey, Lord, I know this day is going to be good. Everybody, welcome to Live from the Shop. Our special guest, Kinsey Rose, everybody.
Hey.
Yes, Kinsey's in the house. We got Kevin Post over here on the steel guitar, Rod Jansen over there on the lead guitar, Greg Lohman back there on the drums. We appreciate everybody being with us. Kinsey, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is an awesome place you got here.
Thank you. We are proud of our shop. Even the air hose hanging down in front of you that we're not supposed to bring attention to. It's part of the shop, everybody. That's how it is. So that song is a quarantine song, you said.
That is, well, it's a Don Williams song, but
Right.
We started a record in January. We've been playing down at Legends Corner for about a long time, many years.
Yes.
And I wanted to put a project together for my 10 years on Broadway. So we started this, and because of quarantine, I wasn't able to finish it. So I was able to get Lord, I Hope This Day Is Good out as a single. So we did that
Perfect.
in honor of Don Williams.
Awesome, awesome. So what else did you do?
We also released Angel from Montgomery after, unfortunately, we lost John Prine.
Yes.
So I put that out a couple weeks after because it was just about mixed. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I actually got to play that song. Well, I played with Tanya for a few years, and we got to do it with John Prine several
That's
times.
awesome.
It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was pretty surreal. All right. So what do you got going next? What's your next tune?
The next tune is an original song. I wrote this with Buddy Owens, and it's actually a really special song to me. During, not long ago, I actually lost my grandfather, who I was very close with. I'm actually wearing his shirt right now. But this song is memories from my grandfather and my grandmother's place in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. And it's called Pennies on a Railroad Track.
All it takes is a night like tonight, and that sound of a train rolling by. The crickets singing soothes my soul, takes her memory for a stroll. Somehow it doesn't seem long ago. Catching lightning bugs in the mason jar, swimming in the creek, hide seek in the barn. Granddad giving me a piggyback ride, Grandma tucking me in at night. It don't take much and I'm right back, skipping rocks on the river, putting pennies on the railroad track. Life was good and good times are free. God, I miss how they used to be. Not a worry in the world, her barefoot and dancing girl blowing dandelions on the summer breeze. And catching lightning bugs in the mason jar, swimming in the creek, hide seek in the barn. Granddad giving me a piggyback ride, Grandma tucking me in at night. It don't take much and I'm right back, skipping rocks on the river, putting pennies on the railroad track. All those memories I carry in the heart of me, reliving every one if only in my dreams. Catching lightning bugs in the mason jar, swimming in the creek, hide seek in the barn. Granddad giving me a piggyback ride, Grandma tucking me in at night. It don't take much and I'm right back, skipping rocks on the river, putting pennies on the railroad track. On the railroad track.
Wow, that is awesome.
Thank you.
The shirt thing pushes it over the top.
I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, we're all kind of choked up now, but it's okay. It's Friday night and everybody can just drink and, you know.
I didn't think I was going to get through it, but I guess the good Lord helped me through it. I actually got to make a music video, and I couldn't think of it because my papa, I called him Papa, and my grandmother are in it. And it was at the house my papa built, and it was our first time back in several years. It was such a special place, and they're in it, and it's on YouTube, so if you want to look it up, if you like that song, you can find it under
All right,
on a railroad
I need
track.
a sip of beer.
We used to walk down to the railroad, and he taught me how, I call it a hockaloogie. He was so good at spitting. And it was like, I don't know, you can edit this out if it sounds bad, but he was like,
No.
He would go, and then like, we would go to the railroad track and spit in the river. So I also think about that, I have really good memories.
That is awesome. Yeah, that's right. That was impressive too, by the way. That had a lot of bass in it.
Thank you. I can do really. If I wasn't on camera, afterwards I'll show you.
Oh no, give us the full show. All right, so what do you got next?
We got Missin' Kissin' Me. This is off my other CD.
All right.
You used to hold me and tell me you love me. I fell for every word, but I couldn't see it coming from all your sweet loving. This heartbreak right around the curve. She seemed so pretty and you moved on quickly, but girls like that don't stay for long. Look who's missing, kissing me now. Look who's down on his knees, 'cause his world's upside down. Look who's begging for just one more chance. Look who's missing, kissing me Truth is, honey, I don't. Look who's missing, kissing me now. Look who's down on his knees, 'cause his world's upside down. Look who's begging for just one more chance. Look who's missing, kissing me now. Well, I used to think that I couldn't live without you. But boy, was I ever wrong. Look who's missing, kissing me now. Look who's down on his knees, 'cause his world's upside down. Look who's begging for just one more chance. Look who's missing, kissing me now. Look who's missing, kissing me
And that's a great song.
Thank you very much.
Did you write that?
I did.
You by yourself or co-write?
It was a co-write.
Really?
It was my idea. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I want to say hi to my friends that are here. Kevin Post.
Hey, buddy.
Thanks for being here, man. This is our first time getting to play.
We've known each other a long time, but we've never played together.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I know, it is. That's the cool thing about this thing. I've been able to play with people that I haven't been able to play with before. You know, even get to see bass players work because usually I'm working, so I don't get to see bass players play. So I've learned a lot.
Man, you're pretty good at that thing. You ought to keep it up.
Don't encourage me. So when are you going to do one of these? You got
Buddy,
a solo album coming out,
I
don't
do.
you?
Yeah, it's called Them Blue Skies, and it's out there. It's on Spotify, Apple Music, all the places, the Facebooks, the book
You have a good
faces.
background singer, too.
I do. I have one of the best background singers that money can buy, or that I can afford at least. No, I'm kidding. Kinsey Rose actually sang backgrounds on my album, and we did some live tracks from the Nashville Music Loft in downtown Nashville, and Kinsey and Chris Klein also played on it, but it was the three of us. It was a little
Nice.
trio. It was really cool.
Nice.
We didn't have enough money to get you, Elio, but couldn't afford what you were wanting.
Yeah, right, of course. Well, we'll definitely get you on the show and get you to do your stuff, your original
Man,
stuff.
I would be so honored. That would be so great. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So my buddy Rod Jansen over there. Rod,
What's up there, Al?
good
Been
to
a
see
long
you,
time,
buddy.
man.
Yeah, no kidding. We've known each other since 90,
Well, I'm going to say 1996. Probably.
96, yeah. We used to play at Barbara's
Yeah.
like 8 nights a week.
Yeah. We had a day job changing wagon wheels on the wagons.
Where is
back
Barbara's?
Barbara's was
Yeah.
in Printer's Alley.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
then. We played down there in Frenner's Alley when we first moved to town. That's right.
Yep, crazy. We got to play with a lot of people over the years down there too. It was pretty cool.
It was kind of a hot spot. Like everybody would wind up there at the end of the night. You would meet the mayor of Nashville all the way to the guy who just moved to town.
Yeah.
Hanging out at that place.
It's true. Yeah, it
We
was a
met
lot of
more
fun.
producers, famous artists, Toby Keith.
Everybody would
Sandy
come in
Tucker.
after they were recording, remember? Remember
Mark
John
Chestnut
Michael
used to come
Montgomery
in.
came in that time?
Oh, yeah.
And he brought Glenn Worf and Brent Mason
Yeah,
and Paul Franklin.
Oh, he brought the A-team guys.
Yeah,
in
and
to play.
Randy Mason was playing drums with us.
Oh, that's right.
And so I remember we were playing, and then John Michael called off one of them, a Merle Haggard song, one that we didn't really do. And then I leaned over to Paul Franklin. He was playing steel guitar, and I was like, I said, how's this go? He goes, I don't know. I said, well, you played on the record. He goes, I played it once. I was like, all right. So, yeah, okay. But, yeah, man, Rod and I have known each other for years. And my buddy Greg Lohman back there, we've also known each other for many, many years as well. Greg, how you doing, bud?
Greg doesn't have a mic,
I'm
does
good.
he?
Oh, yeah, he does. Absolutely. Greg shall have a voice.
One and only time I get a microphone.
That's enough. All right, so what's next? I'm just kidding.
Is he fishing back there in that fish bowl? Because I heard there's a lot of fish back
Yeah,
there.
oh, yeah.
And we have sharks in Nashville.
All right, so what do you got next?
We got a song called Pickins or Slim.
Oh, right.
And I wrote this with Justin Shipper.
I need to change my paper. I'm sorry. Pickens or Stone?
It's about boogers. Just kidding.
He doesn't want to edit that much, Kinsey.
Just when I thought it would be easier to find my Mr. Right, turns out it's more of just the same. And time after time I find I'm playing not to lose, although I know that's not the way. It seems the right ones come at the wrong times, the wrong ones leave the right lines. I'm back where I started once again. Oh, the pickings are slim. Oh, the pickings are slim. They're not all bad, but it is tough to find who I should hang on to, 'cause the song is just a game. And time after time I find playing not to lose, although I know that's not the way. It seems the right ones come at the wrong times, the wrong ones leave at the right lines. I'm back where I started once again. Oh, the pickings are slim. Oh, the pickings are slim. All these bumps in the road, no, they ain't no fun, but they lead somewhere good in the long run. It seems the right ones come at the wrong times, the wrong ones leave the right lines. I'm back where I started once again. Oh, the pickings are slim. Oh, the pickings are slim. Oh, the pickings are slim. Oh, the pickings are slim.
That's awesome. Did you write that too?
I did. Yeah, I did write that with Justin Schipper.
What inspired that song?
Steel guitar.
Totally steel. We wrote it for steel.
Well, you wrote it with
For
a steel player.
I did. You're right. Well, I mean, it was inspired by crappy guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that hurts.
Actually, I thought of Kevin when I wrote it.
Well,
And Greg and Rod.
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
How many songs are out there about you, Kevin?
Oh, I have dated some singing songwriting girls that didn't work out, so probably Baker's dozen.
Oh, I remember my youth. Do I?
Youth?
I don't remember my youth.
If you worked at Barbara's that long, you probably don't remember your youth.
I don't remember. No, we don't, do we, Rod?
There's a few smoky years there.
Yeah, there's a few cloudy spots. Hey, we want to thank the White House Pizza Pub, Portland Pizza Pub,
Yes.
Prince Street Pizza,
So
and
good.
Greenbrier Pizza for furnishing pizza and beer for everybody. Briar Scratch Brewery, delicious stuff. Thank you guys, we do appreciate it. So they help us keep this thing going every Friday. So make sure you tip on the Venmo and the PayPal's on there. That's how we all make our money. It's a virtual tip jug, as they're calling it. And it's not free to do this, but we are happy to do it for you for whatever you can donate. We do appreciate it. So all that being said, what's next?
Yes. It's called Broken. It's about our jobs.
Yeah, about our entire industry, yeah.
It's about our bank accounts.
But now you said you were leaving to go out of town?
I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Laurel Lake with some by myself, actually, with my dog. Me and my dog. We're going to go.
She goes on vacation with her dog,
He's awesome. I have the best little schnoodle in the world. He's 13.
Max.
And he's really
Max.
awesome. He plays steel guitar, too.
He does. He played on the record, and
He did.
I'm
He
just
played on the.
trying to sound like him.
But he's the one she's writing all the love songs about.
was a
That's
little
the steel
rough.
player.
That's absolutely right.
No, I'm going to Laurel Lake. My friends have a houseboat, so hanging out on the houseboat, and they'll be there a couple days after. I'm bringing my guitar and do some songwriting.
Awesome.
So.
All right.
Of course.
But I wrote this. It's one of the first songs I wrote when I moved to Nashville, so it's an older song. And I wrote this with The Lasher and Rick Tiger, and I put it on my first EP. It was inspired by a little girl in eastern Kentucky that I go to a little town called Maytown, and I had met some people there, and we were talking, and we got to writing this song called Broken. I just want a moment where I don't break down. I just want a day I don't cry. I just want a place where the last thing I hear is some friend giving advice. I know their intentions come straight from the heart, but it's not them falling apart. They say everything happens for a good reason. Yeah, it could always be worse. And it's always darkest just before dawn. And I know how bad it must hurt. No true words are spoken when it ain't you who's broken. I don't mean to sound like I'm ungrateful. I know it seems that I am. Hurt and afraid, I'm not usually this way. I'm doing the best that I can. The kind words of comfort, they ain't worth a dime. And pain's taking its own sweet time. They say everything happens for a good reason. Yeah, it could always be worse. And it's always darkest just before dawn. And I know how bad it must hurt. Well, no true words are spoken when it ain't you who's broken. They say everything happens for a good reason. Yeah, it could always be worse. And it's always darkest just before dawn. I know how bad it must hurt. Well, no true words are spoken when it ain't you who's broken.
Oh my God.
Thank you
that is
very much.
Awesome.
I have to mention, on my first EP, Jimma played.
Did he?
He played on all of those songs. And
Really?
yeah, I was thought about him.
Well, that's Jim Amadiak, our
Yeah.
good buddy that we spent a lot of time raising money for him, and we hope he's doing well. He's getting better, and all our thoughts and prayers go out to Jim and Jess, and we appreciate everybody who helped them out, and it's not too late. Keep on helping. They need it. They're going to need it. He's been in the hospital for a long time. He played with Montgomery Gentry for many years, and he's just an incredible player, and we wish him well and good health. So, and all of us actually have played with him many, many, many times. I've played with him for, I don't know, 14 years, something like that. So, yeah, we're glad to hear he's doing better.
I mean, he's the best three-fingered guitar player in the world.
Yeah, I know. Well, a lot of guys with 10 are just watching him going, what?
I'm one of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I had to play with him night after night, and I was just like, I'll just do this. So what's next?
The next song is another original, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
It's a song I wrote called Fairweather Love. I wrote this with Justin Shipper. And on my last album, one of my favorite singers, besides you guys, Vince Gill, he chose this song to sing on my album. So
You guys have been
thank
working
you, Vince,
together for a while,
singing
right?
on this. Yeah, I mean,
Well, the station in and all that.
yeah,
with the
they
Time
get me up to
Jumpers.
sing at the Time Jumpers, which is very nice, several times.
It's huge, actually. That's more than just nice. That's amazing. And it's because you're awesome. That's why.
Well, thanks. So I met Vince. I'm not bragging, but I met him. We used to sing at the Preds games. And Vince, you were playing with us. We were playing, and I looked down, and Vince was watching. I was like, that's Vince. And then after we were done, he walked up, and he was right there. He's like, hey, I'm Vince. And I'm like, I know. And he's like, you want to go? He actually said this. You want to go get an egg? Like he eats breakfast at a certain place every day. So we got an egg the next few days, and we were talking. I was like trying to eat an egg without like shaking because I got so nervous in front of him, and it was so awkward for me to eat breakfast in front of Vince. I'm sure he didn't care. But so I was like, what do I talk about? And I know he's a golfer, and I'd like to play golf. So I started talking about golf, and then I said I had a bad back. I had like a bulge disc, and he's like, "Why don't you come over to my house tomorrow?" And I got a chiropractor. He'll look at you. So I laid in Vince's hallway. Yeah, I was in Vince's hallway, and he came down in his PJs, like, "Hey, Kins." Like,
Oh my God.
it was so weird. So I know where he lives now.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And his chiropractor's really good if anybody needs that.
Yeah, we all do.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, I think we're all healing up now because we're not carrying gear.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, that's my story. Please don't look at me that way. I have to leave, you know I won't stay. We both know we're more than friends. We both know it's not the end. So please don't look at me that way. Won't you kiss me one last time? The kind that lasts for 1,000 miles. I'll take it with me when I go. It'll mean more than you know. So won't you kiss me one last time? Don't worry, I won't forget how it feels when you hold me. 'Cause I know that good love don't come easy. Sure as there's a good Lord up above. Well, I ain't ever given up, babe. This ain't no fair weather love. Do we care what people say? Or do they really know anyway? Well, they can't look into your eyes. They can't see this heart of mine. Or do we care what people say? Don't worry, I won't forget how it feels when you hold me. 'Cause I know that good love know that good love don't come easy. Sure as there's a good Lord up above. Well, I ain't ever given up, babe. This ain't no fair weather love. No, I ain't ever given up, babe. This ain't no fair weather love. Ooh.
That's my kind of vibe right there. That is like, that was awesome.
So you didn't like the other ones?
No, I did. I really, really did. That just took me to like another time, that one.
We can do it again.
We should. Let's just move it up a half step.
I can't play off the dots.
I can't play off.
Lights are in my eyes. As you can tell, there's a lot of players up here, a lot of musicians that know a lot of things that people probably don't get out there, but it makes a whole lot of sense to us. So what are you going to do next, Kinsey?
Let me look. I'm going to do a song I wrote actually all by myself.
Oh.
It's called Get Your Redneck On. And this was inspired by my time in Eastern Kentucky. And it's actually one of my first international cuts. I flew over to Ireland and it was on the radio. This other gal was singing it named Cleona Hagan. And it was
Seriously?
like #1 for, I don't know, a day or two.
That's awesome.
So that's cool, yeah. So
Wait, so
they're getting the redneck on in Ireland.
Is this where the Kinzard thing came from?
Probably.
Is it?
Well, I used to have a mullet when I was little.
I mean, who didn't?
Yeah. I don't
I mean,
know, not like,
didn't we have mullets?
most girls didn't.
I still
That's
would,
true. Yeah, girls didn't have the mullet. That's right. All right,
So-
this I gotta see.
except in Eastern Kentucky.
So it's a fun little ditty is what I call it. Rednecks are like you. Rednecks are like me. We know how to have some fun, spend all day out in the sun, working hard and living life simply. They say the girls ain't got a clue what a day on the country roads will do. No late night bars or fancy cars, just a flatbed truck in a Walmart parking lot. Well, I'm gonna get my redneck on, do a little fishing with my two-piece on, take my four-wheeler rider all night long, it's time to get my redneck on. They city boys seem smart and cute, but when they get to talking, they make me wanna puke. Well, never taking their own fish off the line, and that just ain't gonna do for a man of mine. Well, I'm gonna get my redneck on, do a little fishing with my two-piece on, take my four-wheeler rider all night long, it's time to get my redneck on. Why don't you PBR me ASAP? I don't need no fancy bird. Come on down there to the country, do it like we do. I'm gonna get my redneck on, do a little fishing with my two-piece on, take my four-wheeler rider all night long, it's time to get my redneck. I'm gonna get my redneck on, do a little fishing with my two-piece on, take my four-wheeler rider all night long, it's time to get my redneck on. Hell yeah! Yeehaw!
Well, that's why that's a hit. That's awesome.
feel like we should do a holler and a swaller. Thank you.
Hey, let's do one.
Very much.
Holler to the White House Pizza Pub, Prince Street Pizza.
Easy for you to say, buddy.
It was before two of these. But anyway, we do appreciate White House Pizza Pub, Portland Pizza Pub, Prince Street Pizza, and Greenbrier Pizza, and Briar Scratch Brewery, don't we?
And cream ale.
And cream ale, that's right. You got to try it, everybody. It's delish. All right.
So the next song is, didn't write it, but I think you'll recognize it. It's a good old Hank Jr. song. And this is going to be on the album that we started in January. And my good friend Kevin Denny. Are y'all right over there?
Yeah.
Kevin Denny is featured on this song. So I'm excited.
Right on.
I kicked the habit of smoking back some time ago. And I tried the hard stuff, but I had to let all that go. The toughest thing that I ever gave up was today. Those old habits like you are hard to break. I chew lifesavers to help me get off cigarettes. Well, you know, for your love, I ain't found no lifesavers yet. And I've gone cold turkey, 'cause not even one kiss a day. Those old habits like you are hard to break. Those old habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to make. Well, I had grown so used to you and all of your ways. Those old habits like you are hard to break. Yeah, bro, Jason.
Signpost. Those old habits like you are hard to break. Love with someone new is so hard to make. Well, I had grown so used to you and all of your ways. Those old habits like you are hard to break. Thank you very much.
That hurt. That hurt.
I miss those honky tonk days
Oh man, yeah. Now that hurt. That was awesome. Great steel work, Kevin.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Beautiful, beautiful. Everybody sounds great, guys. It's great to
I've
play with
missed
everybody.
playing with a band,
Right?
with these guys, with you all. I've missed it. This is fun. We should do this again.
All right. Well, so
We should start
next
a band.
Friday. Yeah.
Will you be in my band?
When was the first time I played for you?
It's
Was it Rippies or something?
probably Rippies.
A long.
Yeah, that was one of the first regular gigs I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, first was Big Shots on Second Avenue.
You played there?
I used to play there, and then I played at Tootsie's on Sundays. I
Did
would
you?
drive actually from like northern Kentucky to come up and play on Sundays.
Just to
And-
play the gig.
Yeah,
Wow. How long did you do
Yep.
that for?
I don't remember. It
Yeah.
was
It was in
kind
the
of all a
Barbara's
blur.
days. It's back in the
I
days
know.
of
I
Barbara's.
know Billy
Printer's
Block
Out.
actually helped me get started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we actually made a CD together.
Really?
Yeah.
Billy was
and-
awesome. He helped a lot of people get started.
Yeah.
He really is responsible for a lot of us, man.
I
We're really-
actually remembered. I was in Gallatin. There's an exit with the firework. The fireworks. I don't know, some exit, and I pulled off the other day, and I was like, "This is where I changed in the parking lot in my car to go to a Billy Block." So it was like a one-day trip, and I put on my really short shorts so my parents wouldn't see. And I
Oh,
remember changing in the
after-
car.
after you left the
I remember
house.
changing. Yeah, I remember changing in the parking lot, and I was like, I changed there in my car for a Billy Block show.
See, I should have put on short shorts for Billy Block.
I didn't put them on for Billy.
Not
Well,
for
for the show, yeah, I know, yeah. You know, Billy really helped a lot of people out, and I mean, I remember I was a lot of different projects with him over the years. I mean, he did the Tootsie's back room thing
Yeah.
back in the day. I was there.
I
when-
did that with him.
Did you
So,
really?
Yeah.
Maybe
we
that's
knew
the
each other
first
then.
time. Maybe that's the first time we played, but
I
yeah.
was doing that before I actually moved here. So,
Oh yeah, back and forth.
yeah.
All right. All right. So what's
Yes.
next?
We have a couple songs left.
All right.
We're going to do a song in honor of John Prine. We lost him, what was it, in March or not long ago?
Yeah.
Wonderful songwriter. So this is a very popular song of his. Put this out a couple months ago. All of my original stuff is available on iTunes and Spotify and Google Play, MySpace probably too.
You know, I looked up my MySpace the other day. We were joking about it. We were literally joking about it because we're like, man, Tom was cool. You know what I mean? Tom from MySpace was cool. And if he was running the show, it would be a different thing. And I looked up my MySpace and it's still there.
And nothing ever goes away.
I
It's
know.
still there.
Yeah. Don't forget it.
I'm an old woman named after my mother. My old man is another child that's grown up. With years with thunder, and thine was desire. The sword
notice when it burned down a long time ago. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. Yeah. When I was a young girl, I had me a cowboy. He wasn't much to look at, just a free rambling man. Well, that was a long time, and no matter how I tried, those years just flown by like a broken down dam. Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery, and make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. There's flies in the kitchen, I can hear them a buzzing, and I ain't done nothing since I woke up today. How the hell can a person go to work in the morning, come home in the evening, and have nothing to say? So make me an angel that flies from Montgomery, and make me a poster of an old rodeo. Just give me one thing that I can hold on to. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go. To believe in this living is just a hard way to go.
Thank you, John Prine, for that
Oh,
song.
that was awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I was telling you earlier when I played with Tanya Tucker for a while, I actually got to play that song with John Prine, which was really cool.
That's awesome.
And a couple of times, which was really, really awesome.
So
And
how
then-
bad did we just mess it up?
No, it was good. No, are you kidding? Playing with Tanya? Really?
We've all done that one.
We've all done that. At Barbara's, remember Barbara's? She get up at Barbara's. Boy, everything comes back to Barbara's. It's like a full 360 Nashville thing.
I used to call it the Denny's of the bar circuit because nobody intends on going there, but everybody winds up there at the end of the night.
Do you remember? We used to call me on like when I first started doing it, like, hey, El, you want to bash in the hole? That's what I used to.
That comes from my old friend Kevin Grant, who used to walk
Is
by
that
and
who
go,
said
"Hey,
it? Swine
Nelson,
said it?
You still playing down in that hole?"
Yeah, yeah. You want to bash in the hole? And the first time he said it to me, Rod's like, you want to bash in the hole? And I was like, it sounded like a gig. So I was like, yeah, sure. Why not?
Sound like he was hitting on you.
That's usually extra where I hang.
Hey, boys.
So what do you got left to do? Right, yeah, exactly. We're not editing that. I'm sorry, that's going in there.
Wait a second. Are you hitting on me? Okay, it's getting weird.
All right, back to Kinsey, everybody.
Am I supposed to save you all right now?
Yeah, please. Yeah,
Well, I can,
We'll
'cause
keep digging deeper.
This next song is called Somebody's Praying. So maybe we need to do that.
Yes.
This-
Pray for us, Kinsey.
Oh, I do. And you're still here. So that's good.
Oh, good. Yes, that's right.
This is a song I wrote with Buddy Owens. And I need to say this too. Kevin and I wrote a song with Buddy Owens. We're releasing in a few weeks. It's a really fun song. We're not doing it tonight. It's called When Trucks Fly.
Oh, cool.
And it's it's one of my favorite songs. So we're very excited about that.
It's
so
one of my
stay
favorite
tuned.
songs.
Awesome.
Good.
Buddy's actually going to do the show.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because Galen Griffin
Awesome.
and him write together quite a bit, and Galen was on a couple weeks ago, and we're going to have Buddy, and he said he's going to get Larry Cordell too, so it's going to be it'll be a fun show. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
But this is a song that we had written for someone when I was writing it. It was in my mind. Maybe it was somebody different for Buddy, but somebody that was going through a hard time. And we titled it Somebody's Praying. And since then, I've had several people message me, and I see them actually like cry in the bars. And then I'll get a message saying like, I was here in town because my mom was going through cancer. Like they tell me so many stories of what's going on in their life, and that is, to me, that's what music is all about.
Absolutely.
And so I'm so happy to at least have one song that can let people know that they're not alone. So, and I was actually, I'm not crying, I'm just choking up. It's just,
Me too.
I was, after my papa had passed away, I had people send me my own song, my own lyrics to let them know that they were praying for me. So it was like, wow, like it was pretty powerful.
That's full circle right
Yeah.
there. Absolutely. And you guys wrote this.
We did write this, yeah. So.
Yeah, this is a powerful message for sure.
When your day looks dark and you're falling apart and you've got no one to turn to, when there's no way out of your fears and doubts, your past keeps trying to haunt you. When the nighttime comes and you're running from your ghost, you're scared to death and alone, I hope you know. Somebody's calling all the angels tonight, and somebody's asking God to fight your fights. I won't pretend to know what kind of hell you're going through. Somebody's out there praying for you. I know you're strong, you've been kicking down walls and crawling over the mountains. You've laid the pain, stayed the rain, and the thunder keeps on crashing. Sometimes a heart can't win a war all by itself. Even the toughest sometimes needs a little help. Somebody's calling on the angels tonight, and somebody's asking God to fight your fights. I won't pretend to know what kind of hell you're going through. Somebody's out there praying for you. With folded hands beside my bed, right here on my knees, praying God will break your heart and mend your wounded wings. Somebody's calling all the angels tonight, and somebody's asking God to fight your fights. I won't pretend to know what kind of hell you're going through.
That's a great song. It's very inspirational, and I believe that out of all the people that are watching, somebody needed that.
Well, we all need it right now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So, yes. And there's also, if you do like that, there's a lyric video. If you want to send it to anybody, you're welcome to do that. It's on the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTube.
On the face page. Well, so do we have any more songs?
You told me 10, and that was 10.
That was 10? Yep. That was the last one.
So
How about a jammer?
you all jam it up.
How about a jammer?
Thanks again for having me.
Do something rocking for us.
What could we
Let
do?
everybody just rip it up.
All right. Let's do it. Good old. We play this song before we run the tip jar because the crowd gets so into it.
There you go.
With Rod's stellar solo and Kevin's steel, we just get the crowd rowdied up, and then I go hit them with the tip jar after. So.
Nice.
Like in the face.
Yeah. If they bother me, I do.
Give me money. Or you
Hey, that's staying in there. I'm sorry.
Would you like to tip the band?
You better. You better like it.
All right, what can you do with this thing?
I got the kickoff too. Yep.
Yes.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Well, I hear the train coming, it's rolling around the bend. I ain't seen sunshine since, don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps rolling on down the St. Antonio. Well, when I was just a baby, my mama told me, hun, always be a good girl, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry, 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 cry. In a fancy dining car, they're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Yeah. But those people keep on moving, and that's when so unsure. Let's hear some steel guitar. Well, if they free me from this prison, hell, railroad train was mine. I bet I'm moving a little further down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I wanna stay. Yeah. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Woo!
Kinsey Rose, everybody. Kinsey, thank you so much for being here, everybody. Live from the shop. Tune in next week. We will be seeing you next week. Kevin Post on the steel guitar, Rod Jensen on the lead guitar, Greg Lohman back there on the drums. Again, Miss Kinsey Rose, everybody. Thank you for being
so much
here.
for having me.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.